And then this last but not least, and he just subbed to me today, and I think it's because he really liked my Zeitgeist video. And thank you. I am honored, sir, that you liked my Zeitgeist video, and I hope to talk to you someday, James. Yes. This is James Seiden. I hope I don't pronounce that right. It could be Sidon. James Seiden Stricker 1. And he's got military videos on here. And the first one looks like something in boot camp or something. And I haven't had a chance to watch it. And I'll tell you, I don't want to stereotype or anything, but usually military guys don't tend not to like me because I come off as a hippie. But the thing is, I don't want to stereotype about people in the military because there are many men that have a military background, that have a brain in their head, that know still. And that's the most admirable person of all. That can go through the rigors of indoctrination in the military and still come out thinking for themselves. Still come out with a brain in their head. And they have the ability to fight and go out there and deal with stuff. And be a man of sensitivity. And be somebody that's a thinker, a free thinker. And I have a feeling that you too, James, well, you, James, are one of those men. And so, I salute you. And I don't mean that as a joke. Whiskey Man is a man like that went through the military and came out still a free thinker. I don't want to stereotype. I mean, the last military man in my family was in the Civil War. After that, there's just generation after generation of men that served in the civilian function, but did contribute to killing all kinds of people. I've told you before that my father and his brothers worked in the military industrial complex, designing weaponry, engineering stuff, bombs, new ways to kill. That's why I get a big kick out of that book, Cat's Cradle, because it describes that sort of man that would not hurt a fly and yet is a tool by the military to develop new ways to take human life. Oh well, what a strange, strange world we live in. So thank you. All right, I'm done thanking the subscribers. I'm going to have another cheers to all my new subscribers. Thank you for subbing. I had to look and see what my computer was doing back there. There's my good old-fashioned dinosaur of a computer. It runs so slow that I can't watch YouTube videos on it. They're all choppy. But if anything happens to my laptop here, that's my backup plan. I can't bear to sell it or get rid of it. You know, it'd be kind of cool if I could upgrade it, put a bigger hard drive in it, and put something in there that's faster. Someday, if I come into some money, maybe I'll look into it and pay somebody to do it for me, or take a chance and try doing it myself. Apparently, it's possible. So I've been told. So I talked about I went to Anna's wine party, and that was very nice. I met some people two people that were very interesting. I mean, they were all interesting, but I wasn't there very long. But two people, well, three actually. This gal named Liz I thought was kind of neat, but we didn't talk very much. And of course Anna, but I know Anna, and Anna gave me a nice card to bring to my sister, and two people there, though, graduated from the furniture department at San Diego State. And once when I was involved in metalsmithing, I did not attend San Diego State. Excuse me again, there I go. I attended some functions where I got to see some of the stuff that was going on in the furniture department. And like in any kind of college endeavor or you have artists, there's these people there pushing the edge. It's not like they're learning how to make a couch that you can go buy at like Jerome's, I don't know, whatever national chain you're familiar with. In San Diego we have Jerome's. But you know, design, pushing the edge on design. And the thing that stuck out in my mind was the guy that poured concrete, made a concrete sofa. You gotta love it. I want one of those. Oh, bullshit. I say when I'd have to be moving, I'd say, someday I'm going to have all rattan furniture. Everything's rattan. Then I can move myself and I don't need any help. That or inflatable furniture. Yeah, okay. Anyway. Always thinking, Citizenkong. Always thinking. Oh, this gal today, I got some bad... Well, one of my neighbors is getting evicted. We're basically forced to move because she's late on her rent. And they raised my rent, and I'm barely making it. And then I see this poor gal, real nice lady. And she's behind on her rent, and the guy's going to kick her out by Christmas. What a Scrooge. My God. And it's not the landlord, but it's the guy that's a friend of the landlord that's the property manager right now. And I think the landlord, the guy who actually owns the property, wouldn't be such an asshole to be that way. But, I feel for her. I mean, there but for the grace of God. And I hope something comes up. I told her, you've got nothing to lose. Call the property owner and see if you can work something out. Because who gives a fuck if you upset the property manager? I'm sorry for cussing. But, you've got nothing to lose in this case. Because she's so polite. She says, well, I don't want to go over his head. Look, at this point, he's kicking you out. That depresses me about Christmas. There's all this I don't know, Christmas Day. Look, I said I hate Christmas. I really don't. Christmas Day, I'm going to be loving it. Because I'll know it's over. But the other thing, I'm going to watch my nephew open his presents and see how excited he gets. And when I was a little kid, I loved Christmas too. I did. Even though my dad ruined it for us all the time. You know what my dad did for my little sister? Wrapped in a box. Had this present. And she was just like, oh, what's in it, Dad? She called him Daddy. Daddy, what's in this? He says, oh, and she's making all these guesses and he's being all clever. Oh, you never know, And she'd pick it up and shake it and had some real weight to it. Christmas Day, she opened it. You know what was in it? A rock. And that was way before the pet rock thing. If any of you are old enough to remember the pet rock phenomenon. No, my dad thought it was funny to see his daughter open up a gift who she was all excited about and find a rock inside of it. And the whole thing of the ritual of buying a Christmas tree, my dad would just so drag his feet about that. You know what? I feel for him, because if I had kids, I would do the same thing to them. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't do that to my nephew. I mean, I get him what he wants, and it's just so fun to watch him be all happy. But my dad had a hard life, and to see this mass consumerism, even when he was alive, even in the 60s, the idea that you get a simple gift and you be happy with that, not a rock. For some reason, there was a little passive-aggressive streak in my dad. I don't know if any of you remember National Lampoon, where they used to have that comic strip about the dad. I forgot what it was called, but it was really cool stuff. The kids would be having a pillow fight, the girls would be having a sleepover, and the dad would slip into the room and put rocks in the pillows, and the girls start to have the pillow fight. It was hilarious. He's in church and he's bored, and he sets this woman's hair on fire. She stands up screaming, and he says, oh, Satan's in her. Are you laughing with me? Because I just find it hilarious. I'm just sitting here laughing by myself. All right. Yes, I told you it was a strange Fez night. Dude, it's Fez night.